Good morning, lovelies. Zoe 2.2 with some more Pokemon Go goodness for you. And today's just a really quick one about April Community Day. We've got an announcement for what it's going to be and a change to the format as well for Community Day. It seems like Niantic's going to be doing some testing on going back to 3-hour Community Days in Pokemon Go. But rejoice! For the first time in what feels like forever, we are getting a new shiny as our Com Day Pokemon. And not just like, oh, it's one of the starters, so it's going to be a shiny. We're getting a new Pokemon debut. So we're getting Stufful in Pokemon Go. It's not going to spawn, I assume, it says debut. It's not going to spawn before Community Day. And it's going to have its shiny released on Community Day. So, hooray. Nice. Nice one. Let's jump into like the 3-hour change as well. I know this might be a bit of a positive or negative depending what your situation is. I think they've done some really good things in here to kind of like mitigate it being shortened to 3 hours instead of 6 hours. But we're going to jump into all that. And as I said in here, they're kind of like testing to see if this is, happy days. But new shiny, yay, here it is. Stufful evolves into Bewear. Honestly, I think it's one of those Pokemon that I'm like, I'm chill with it, but it's definitely a crowd favorite Pokemon. People bloody love Stufful. It is up there for one of like the, just, I don't know, people just love the hell out of this thing. I think it's kind of like Riolu and Lucario in that sort of way that people just love Stufful. So if you're a Stufful fan, get stuff. No, I mean, get your stuffings filled. Get your filling of stuff. April Com Day, we already knew the date for it. It's going to be Saturday, April 23rd. And because it's been changed to a 3-hour time, we've got a new time here, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time, which is interesting. I think this must be based off data that they've got that maybe even though they've had the 6-hour events, it probably looks like more people are playing from 2 to 5 p.m. as opposed to the morning time slot. Hopefully as well, depending where you are in the world. Typically in Australia, I think the Saturday shifts are usually, finish at 4 p.m. if you're doing retail and that sort of thing. So hopefully that still gives you time to play wherever you are. But 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. is the time that they're rolling with. As I mentioned, shiny Stufful making its debut. And then they've got basically I'm going to be reading some information on the Community Day adjustments. So, quoting here, we also wanted to take a moment to discuss some changes to the Community Day format we'll be testing. In 2020, we doubled the length of our Community Day events, extending from 3 hours to 6. Fair, because people were, stuck at home and all that kind of jazz. Back when, the incense changes happened originally and, majority of people were playing from home, full stop. So 3 hours to 6 hours kind of gave you a better chance with your house spawns, with your incense and stuff. Since then, however, we've found that only 5% of our trainers tend to participate in the event for more than 3 hours. I feel like I would be in that not 5% as well. I definitely, especially over the last year and a half probably, I think even with the first few that were 6 hour, I was kind of like, I'm done. I've got my shinies. I don't need 30 more of these things to transfer or to put into Pokemon Home. And honestly, consistently for the last easily year, I'll play the first 3 hours and then I go home to start editing. I know that I might not be representative of the entire community, but definitely I notice people going home a lot more around the 3-hour mark. People are kind of like done, they're cooked. So I mean, hey, leave a comment down below. Maybe if you're someone who's super active and comments on YouTube videos and is, super participating, maybe you do. Maybe you're in that 5%. But I'm kind of liking that there's justification here for the reason that they're changing it. And for me, at most, it would be keeping my Go Plus on while editing a video. So that would be my participation beyond 3 hours, to be honest. Quoting again, one of the biggest pieces of positive feedback that we received after January's 3-hour Community Day Classic was that players and community leaders noticed how much more of the community was out and about during the event. So for Stufful Community Day, we're returning to 3-hour format. Our hope is that in doing so, we'll create even more opportunities for trainers to play together and connect outside as they're exploring. I'm curious to see how this goes for sure. There's still more to go into here as well, so don't dip out just yet. There's more bonuses that are happening. But one thing for me I definitely miss in our community is we used to, and again, because Com Day times used to be all over the shop. There would be like early morning ones, super late in the evening ones. I think anyone in Asia Pacific probably remembers, the New Zealand squad being up till 9 p.m. for some Com Days, especially when they got bugs and got extended hours and stuff like that. So we've experienced the whole gamut of different times. But one thing we used to do was like go out for dinner after a comm day, or like go for lunch before a comm day. Recently, like we've been doing breakfast sometimes, but because you have to be out so early to go out for breakfast to then be, you know, ready for comm day on location, I miss like just getting the community together for chilling out for a bit. So I like the look of this. Hopefully, especially with the 2 p.m. start time, like if you've got the time to do it, meet up at midday, meet up at 1 p.m. for a lunch with your squad, do some trades or whatever, and then, you know, you're kind of out and you're fed and you're ready to get rolling. So I miss that, and I hope that this kind of brings some of that back maybe. Obviously, of course, if you're living somewhere that is safe to do that. It goes on here as well. We know that trainers have enjoyed all of the extra resources that can be collected during longer events. So we're adding some new and exciting perks to Stufful Community Day to give you the ability to collect just as many resources in half the time. Check them out below. So bonuses basically. So we're gonna have Stufful appearing more in the wild. That's standard. If you're lucky, you might encounter a shiny one. That's standard. That's Community Day. Its attack is going to be evolving Stufful into Bewear. You're going to get a Bewear that knows the charge attack Drain Punch, which is a new move in Pokemon GO as well. That charge attack can give Bewear a defense boost. So it says here as well, trainer battles, it's going to have 20 power and guaranteed to increase the user's defense. And then for gyms and raids, it'll be 50 power. You will need 400 candy to evolve Stufful, so get your Pineapps out. As is standard as well lately, there'll be a $1 Community Day exclusive research line for Stufful called Strong Stuff. Then for the event bonuses, the bonuses, it's going to be 3 times catch XP. That's pretty standard. And then on top of that, 2 times chance to receive Stufful Candy XL for catching Stufful. So not 2 times the XL candy, but 2 times the chance. So it increases your chance of getting Stufful candy. Things that affect getting XL, if you're high enough level to get XL in the first place, is catching a Pokemon that's a higher level, more chance to get XL, transferring, more chance to get XL, but this is directly applying to catching. So it's just going to multiply of XL chance times 2. And then also 2 times catch candy. So we get 3 times XP plus 2 times catch candy plus the extra chance of getting the XL. So kind of like almost like 2 comm day bonuses in one sort of thing with the candy and the XP. I know it's not 3 times candy, but still double the candy. As is normal, lure modules and incense will last for 3 hours if they're applied during the comm day window. Snapshots, as is normal as well. New, which is kind of nice, trainers can make 1 additional special trade during the event and up to 2 hours afterwards. So within the comm day windows and up to 2 hours afterwards, you can make an extra special trade, which is great for especially people who you might not see your lucky friend all the time. So you're always like rationing them out over the comm days. You could do a special trade beforehand and then maybe, you know, re-roll a shiny Stufful at the end sort of thing. Or, you know, maybe you want to re-roll to get better Stufful, that sort of vibe. That's kind of nice to just have an extra special trade there. And trades made during the event and 2 hours afterwards will require 50% less Stardust. So maybe, never mind, maybe do your trades during the event, because 50% less Stardust, especially if you're doing new shiny trades, if you're trading with someone that you're not best friends with, those things cost more dust. So 50% discount if you're going to do like a 40k trade or a million Stardust trade. Maybe you're helping out little Timmy who didn't get their shiny Rockruff or something. 50% discount's nice. That's cool. There's going to be also more bonuses on top of your bonuses. Group play bonuses. Get out there with your friends, champions. Work together with other trainers to unlock additional bonuses in your area. There are hot single bonuses in your area. If enough Pokemon are caught near a single Pokestop with an active lure module, the 3 times catch XP bonus will become 4 times catch XP bonus near that Pokestop for 30 minutes. Cool, nice, okay. This bonus will not stack with the base 3 times catch XP bonus and will instead replace it for the duration. So you're not going to get 3 times and then 4 times on top of that. It is just, it becomes 4 times for that 30 minutes. Cool, nice, extra XP. If you are still leveling up, that's 4 times is a chunk. And I mean, I don't know how close to the screen Stufful is going to sit, but it's a fairly decent sized Pokemon. So if it does get that kind of like closeness to the screen, like a Spheal or something, that's going to be hopefully a good excellent throw, which is even more XP. Or even great throws. So we'll see that as well. I did ask as well specifically, and hopefully we'll get a confirmation soon. A few people asked if there would be a visual bonus to a visual indicator that, hey, this is the Pokestop with 4 times. I believe there will be, but I'm waiting to hear back 100% if there will be something showing you like, hey, this is the stop that's got 4 times. Gather here, have a blast. We will see. And I'll let you know, and if I know ASAP, I'll pin it as well. And then lastly, there will be one-time community day box for 850 Pokecoins. What's in it is to be announced, hasn't been announced yet. As is tradition, 30 Ultra Balls for free in the shop. And there's going to be stickers. So stickers that you can get through spinning stops, opening gifts, and purchasing them from the in-game shop, which is we've had for the last few com days as well. So yeah, new and improved, old and improved. Going back to the 3-hour format, but with extra bonuses. I'm really curious. I'm really curious to see how this goes. I know I've been saying for the last few months, oh, I miss 3-hour com days, but now it's like, oh gosh, it's happening. Is that scary? Is that good? Is it going to be good? I mean, I was only ever playing, I mean, for me personally, I've only been playing the 3 hours for like the last year anyway. So it's not going to be, and again, it's not all about me, but like, I'm curious. I kind of miss having that, like, I'll never not think about like the Turtwig com day when we were down in Wollongong, and Alan was just raw. Alan had like 16 shinies and I had 2. I finished com day with only 2 shinies, and like the whole 3 hours we're like, oh my god, like let's run to this next cluster, and like the community mood was so much like you have to still try to get one. I think with the 6-hour com days, it's like, oh yeah, I got 30, whatever. Like it becomes very, I don't know, it's less, let's go get one sort of thing. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm sure the rate probably won't change. It's always been 1 in 25 for com day odds as it is anyway. So you'll probably still be able to rack up an absolute stash of shinies wherever you're playing. With the 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. as well, local time, myself and a few other creators did flag to that, of course, you know, going into winter in Southern Hemisphere or in other places, it's going to start getting dark around 5 p.m. And Niantic has said that they're aware, they remember the whole, like, when there used to be the midday com days, and people in Spain and Latin America and stuff and in Mexico were like literally fainting because it was just too hot, people getting heat stroke. So they're still well aware of that, and it's kind of like, for the moment this is the time, but I'm sure if it needs to change in the future or if it has to be for particular time zones, that it's a safety thing. They've said that they're aware of that as well. So we'll see what happens there in the future too. But yeah, I'm keen to know your guys' thoughts and feelings. Leave a comment. Is this awesome? Does this suck? Is it gonna be like, what's your vibe? Do you think that the bonuses, having bonuses on top of your bonus is a great way to go back to the 3 hours? Are you someone who was also just playing the 3 hours? Do you love it? Do you hate it? I mean, I guess we can't really, until it happens. I guess we won't know how it feels until it happens, sort of thing. But what's your initial vibe? Are you cool with this? I'm really curious, because I know everyone plays differently. So let me know, how do you play? How's this gonna vibe for you? But I'm looking forward to maybe, you know, locking in a little lunch with the squad, locking in a lunch with the locals, and then, you know, actually all catching up a bit before we race out for shinies. I think that'll be nice. I think that'd be really cool. Might also make us explore new places as well. Like, hey, we've got time to go and actually have lunch together as a community. Let's start our com day up over here at this cafe or at this place, this restaurant, and then, you know, walk down to where our normal clusters are and stuff. Maybe check out a few new places. But yeah, again, let me know thoughts and feelings in the comments down below. That's kind of it. New shiny, new old com day, bonuses, extra trades. Of course, as well, you know, being aware of, you know, there's always going to be the factor of people who work weekends. I think with com day, it's almost never going to line up to be perfect for everyone, sadly. I do hope that if you're someone who works weekends, that this still works out for you, that you're still able to get in and play a little bit, or whatever it may be. I hope that it lines up for as many people as it can. I hope this doesn't take away your ability to participate. And if it does, leave a comment. Leave a comment. Every opinion and like aspect of looking at this is valid, so let us know. As always, lovelies, thank you so much for watching. If you are new, please be sure to subscribe. Thank you to everyone who did leave a like as well. And if you'd like additional ways to support the channel, links for Patreon and the merch are in the description down below. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning, noon, night, whatever time it is for you. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.